sharing economy, subscription economy, and platform economy. These are the three most popular and trending types of economic systems these days. 1. Sharing economy. Is the world economy appropriate for sharing? Although the definition of sharing economy was a bit controversial, it is one of the trending types of economic systems. Creating new value through an economy that already exists is the key. Sharing a car, such as a spare seat in my car and a vacant room for my son, has become synonymous with the sharing economy. Uber, Lyft, and Airbnb are examples. In addition, the sharing economy is represented by sharing work and workplaces such as TaskRabbit, Instagram, and WeWork. However, Uber, who successfully listed on the NASDAQ as a symbol of the sharing economy, is not getting out of the swamp of huge deficits. Uber made a tremendous track record of about 60 trillion won in sales and 100 million rides per month in 2019. It saw a snowball deficit of about 10 trillion won. By the third quarter of 2020, the size of the deficit is also reaching about 5 trillion won. The impact of the black swan called coronavirus with the persistent deficit-type profit structure is expected to be daunting. Even Airbnb, which was showing solid growth, is passing through a long dark tunnel in the aftermath of the coronavirus. Unlike Uber, Airbnb actually recorded a surplus for 3 years from 2016 to 2018, inflating expectations for listing in 2020. But as everyone knows, the corona freezes all borders, and the travel industry is experiencing unprecedented events. Airbnb's sales through the third quarter of 2020 decreased from about 5 trillion won a year earlier to about 2 trillion won. The loss increased from about 325 billion won to about 650 billion won. The hardest thing is cash flow, which recorded about 440 billion won in cash outflow over the same period. Although listing, the purpose is to attract about 4 trillion won of funds through the issuance of new shares. The slogan of the sharing economy is, "The world of ownership goes, and the world of sharing comes." After the Lehman Brothers crisis, it was created by the reckless movement of magnetism toward production and consumption. 2. Subscription economy. On the other hand, among these types of the economic system, the hottest subscription these days seems to fit well with the economy. Subscriptions are making a big difference by reversing the relationship between companies and customers. Previously, the customer was the king, but in the subscription economy, the customer is the target of the contract. If you promise to subscribe once, the customer will be forced to give up the kingship. This is because of the dignity of the king, who opened the wallet after worrying until the end disappeared by means of automatic payment. However, it is not easy if you have already entered the realm of habit. From a business perspective, subscriptions are attractive. This is because the moment the subscription economy is completed, companies can do business with ease. For example, Copan has begun to recommend regular delivery of bottled waters and tissues. In other words, it is a compulsion to give up the worry of purchasing and subscribe. Subscriptions make it easier for companies to predict the future. This will reduce inventory and debt and increase efficiency. Microsoft is the case. The authoring tool called Office, which we have known for a long time, is no longer sold on CD after Office 2016. Also, support for Offices sold so far has been discontinued. This means that they will only sell and support the cloud version of Office from 2010. Cloud version Office doesn't need version control anymore. It is said that they upgrade little by little almost every day. Anyway, more than 200 million people use the office in this way. It's transforming business from previously unpredictable sales to predictable subscriptions. In particular, if the products are so diverse these days, the purchase process has become very easy, and the situation outside the house has become dangerous due to coronavirus. Subscriptions based on the new data of referrals, curation, and delivery are bound to emerge as the core of the corporate business. Therefore, it is difficult to get out of subscription if it becomes a habit from the point of view of the customer. And from the point of view of a company, it is an attractive business, so it deserves a big change in the economy. 3. Platform economy. It's actually a bit awkward to say that the platform economy is an economy compared to the sharing economy or the subscription economy, and it's not actually used relatively much. It doesn't seem to be getting much attention. However, platform is a word that can best match the economy because they are swallowing up our lives. The area in which platform companies armed with the word platform effectively dominate has already expanded. First, knowledge was occupied by Google search. The role of books and libraries began to shift to Google. Schools now teach you how to search. Facebook, which gathered 2.4 billion people through social media, began to dominate the media. Because of Facebook, 1,800 newspapers in the United States have been closed, and more than half of journalists say they have lost their jobs. As a result, the media also demanded responsible action from Facebook. Commerce is now half the market occupied by e-commerce companies like Amazon, and this trend is likely to continue. The area that Amazon touches is creating low price and convenience wherever it is. When Amazon announced that it would enter the pharmacy market with PillPack, the fate of existing pharmacies was decided. In addition, the content market, such as games and videos, has long been dominated by platforms such as Google, Facebook, and Apple. Based on the corporate value in the stock market, 7 out of the top 10 are platform companies. The high corporate value means that there is a lot of money, which means that good manpower and advanced technology must be concentrated. Almost everything for the future, such as artificial intelligence, big data, and quantum computing, is focused on platform companies. Perhaps coronavirus is expected to increase the share of these platforms companies in the market. The strong platform economy can also be felt in that it is not easy to be compatible with existing businesses. At the end of 2019, Nike decided not to sell its products on Amazon. That's because it seemed obvious that Amazon would lose all of the customer relationships. Let's summarize. The word economy has always been casually attached to the back of sharing, subscription, and platform. If you think about these types of economy system, the sharing economy doesn't go well with the economy, but it's a concept that needs to be saved in the context of handing down this planet to future generations. The subscription economy is a new way of doing business, a concept that every company should consider. Finally, the platform economy is making rapid economic changes, so it can be said that it is an area that we must all accept and focus on absolutely.